This show is part of the Drowning Man Podcast Network. Visit drowningmanpodcasts.com.
It's just too painful, brother. I don't know what the fuck I was.
It's too painful knowing what we're missing, you know?
If we hire you.
In that moment, I became just bitterly self-aware of how I had no recollection of what voice I started with, didn't know how I got to where I did, and it all just broke open over me all at once.
Your face after you did it, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
That's how you know it's good.
All right. 320. Yeah, man, 320. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone. Did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, May 16th, 2019.
Hello.
Hey.
And welcome to Wasting All the Time,
A podcast.
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
And we are going to waste all of your time.
Todos. Yeah, no, I do that a lot. Yes, all the time. I second guessed myself halfway through and thought, you know what?
I thought you were going to say Toto's Africa.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you bless rain, but whatever.
Well, how do you bless anything? That's how you do it.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
For the listeners at home, Cody moved his hand in a cross-type gesture.
Isn't there a word for that? Anyway.
This is episode 320, and we're glad you're here for it.
Thank you.
This is an improv comedy podcast wherein we will perform improvised bits and scenes and other various
Accoutrement.
Bon mots, accoutrement.
Bon mots. The fuck?
The
hell is a bon mot?
I think it's a good word.
Well,
Isn't
let's
that-
not dwell on the
Is
past.
that Le Petit Mort?
That is not that.
No,
But I like it.
that's a type of flower.
Oh, that's right.
Let's kick things off with a little segment. Well,
Smells
it goes like this. You say smells like this?
It smells good.
Twitter shins.
Welcome to Twitter Shins Rapidballs, where we find... Oh, nope, I'm not supposed to call. We find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet. We read them for your listening satisfactorificationalizing,
Nice.
and you get a good night's sleep. Number 3,
I do.
from Kaylee, spelled the wrong way, at Kaylee_. Is this song really the reason I can't get to sleep at 2 a.m., John?
It's gonna, probably it's that song because it's very loud. It's so loud, like I know what song you're talking about because it's so loud that I can hear it, and it's keeping me up also. So if you could even at the very least turn it down a little bit, I think that's gonna help your sleep a lot. Also, I don't know if you want the whole neighborhood knowing that you listen to music that has lyrics like that. I mean, like some of that's illegal.
Call that Dave music. Dave, rebuttal.
Hi, Kaylee. I don't think it's the song, really, because my suspicion is the reason you can't get to sleep at 2 a.m. is because you went to bed at 9:45, so you were already asleep. When you're already asleep, you can't get to bed or sleep.
Not with that attitude. Number 2, from V11 Gaming at V11 Gaming. Who should be our next recruit? Thinking emoji, Dave.
Hey there, V11 Gaming. I think your next recruit should be me. I stand a tall chance of bringing you victory every sesh. And I'm hip like the kids and can say things like sesh on the regs. And give me a chance. I ain't over yet. I ain't over yet.
I'd watch Sylvester Stallone in that movie. John, rebuttal.
So I'm really flattered that you would think about me for this position, but I just don't think I'm right for it. The sight of blood really upsets me. So does the whole like fighting is not really my thing. I'm more of I like those online puzzle games. Or do you remember Myst? Myst was a great game. I wish they would make some more Myst games because those were great. But yeah, thanks so much. But I don't think I'm the recruit for your live play Halo with human sacrifice channel.
If you're not the recruit, then you're the toot. Give me a chance.
Get wrecked, scrub. And the top number one tweet on the entire internet from Scallywagathon at, shockingly enough, Scallywagathon. This is all caps, so bear with me. The map will be out tomorrow. Probably tongue out emoji. Who's ready for an adventure, John?
I feel like, a lot of stuff in normal life is already an adventure, like going to the video store back when those still existed. That was an adventure. You went out of your house and you went to this place with lots of kind of treasures in it, and you looked through them and you picked the treasure that you wanted, and then you went and you paid for it. So, it kind of falls apart there. Cause usually if you were the hero going to a place with treasures in it, you would just take the treasure. But I like that, we live in a society where you can't just go into a place and take stuff and no one says anything. So I liked video stores a lot. That was a fun adventure. And I still have my Blockbuster card in my wallet, and it makes me sad sometimes when I see it.
So that's what commerce is, ladies and gentlemen. Dave, rebuttal.
Don't listen to this fool over here talking about going places. I'm not like the other old people. I say, fuck brick and mortar. Go to VR. It's all about the future. And if your map is out tomorrow, God damn it, Scallywagathon, I am ready.
Me too.
Just send me the access code. And hit me up on Discord so that we can do a thing. I want to use some of this for my YouTube channel.
This has been another sesh of sesh.
Yet another character that is not the same from beginning to end.
That's the best part about improv, is you get to make up multiple characters per scene.
Yep.
Hooray. Well, if we're not all having fun now, then...
You were not drunk enough.
With that PSA out of the way, let's move it right along, shall we?
I think not.
Say, Dave.
Dave. Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
See, it's easy.
What do hummingbirds eat?
Hummingbirds eat the souls of ghost children.
Okay. What kind of ghost children?
Only the tastiest ghost children.
Okay.
Those that hang around flowers.
Okay. Say, Dave. What day is it?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Because I happen to have a resource that lets me know about things like the day.
Is that?
This resource can be found online
Bottom County.
Spelling me. At nationaldaycalendar.com. And according to them,
to whom?
The authority on this subject, today is National Love a Tree Day.
Dendrophilia.
May 16 of each year honors National Love a Tree Day.
Oh boy, it's already scintillating.
Okay, now that sounds like that it's actually National Love a Tree Day.
Oh.
But I think that was unintentional.
You can get money there from your ATM machine.
On this day, trees are celebrated and recognized for the wonderful gift that they are to us.
Trees are dumb.
National Love a Tree Day is in the middle of Garden for Wildlife Month.
which is in the middle of plant shit year, which is in the middle of fertilize everything decade, which is smack dab, right dead center in
Ho that row
century. Neatly nestled within biological growth millennia. I'm tapped. Oh, no, wait. No, because that one is in cellular development eon. And I don't know any larger time measurements.
Epic? Epoch?
I always thought that was narrative.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
I mean, even eon is a little bit more narrative. It's just like
10,000 years?
Sounds possibly right.
Maybe. My understanding was that it's just a large span of time.
Oh, like iota? It's just a small thing. Yeah. Anyway.
But I may be wrong. There may be a specific definition.
You may be right.
Maybe crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Most species of trees tend to be long-lived. There are some trees live to be several thousand years old. The tallest known tree is 379 feet tall.
I'm panicking.
Trees provide more than just beautiful landscapes and a shady canopy on a sunny day. They play a significant role in reducing erosion and moderating the climate, as well as give us oxygen.
I like how give us our fucking atmosphere is the third thing on the list besides erosion. Sometimes rocks don't fall down. Oh, I guess, by the way, oxygen.
Large quantities of carbon are stored in their tissues as trees remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere.
So when you cut down a tree, are you releasing carbon dioxide?
No. When you burn it, you are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, an eon is 1 billion years.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
How to observe.
Oh, boy. Chop down a tree.
Trees are a vital part of nature.
No, trees are a part of nature.
This is a good day to plant a new tree or spend some time enjoying the beauty of the trees that are all around you. Use hashtag #LoveATreeDay to post on social media.
No.
History.
Oh, is the Arbor Society?
Within our research, we were unable to find the origin of National Love a Tree Day. National Love a Tree Day is a relative of Arbor Day.
I was close.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. What do you think you're doing with that tree there?
Enjoying the beauty of nature.
Okay, I'm going to have to ask you to zip up your pants now, sir.
They are zipped. See?
Okay, yeah, now they're zipped.
Yeah,
thanks.
they've been zipped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what brings you to the national park today, sir?
It is a beautiful day, and it is May 16th.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, I don't know if you know this. It's not official, so not a lot of people know.
I know about it.
Official.
I know about it because
but valid.
every year we get a few like you
on May 16th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, you check out the boughs on that redwood?
Not right now.
Oh, you got a buddy, huh?
Well, he introduced me to the trees. He told me about the day calendar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And today is a relative of Arbor Day, which is much respected.
Right. Yes.
So
Arbor Day, very highly respected.
Well regarded.
But this whole like tree fucking holiday, we kind of look askance at that in the Forest Service, sir.
Look, Ranger, it's not.
It's okay. It's Ranger Steve. You can call me Ranger Steve. That's what the badge says.
Look, if you are you in a relationship, Ranger Steve?
I
am.
Yes,
a committed relationship to another person.
I'm a happily married man. Yes, sir.
And not to presume anything, but there is a sexual component to that relationship.
I mean, not that it's any of your business, but yes, we are very pleased in that area.
And you go around talking about how like you go around fucking your wife, Ranger Steve. You just go around fucking your wife. Is that what you tell people? You're out at the station and get on the radio and you radio into the fire lookout. You're like, hey there. I don't know who Steve. I guess it could be his name too. It's a very common name. I've been fucking my wife.
The guy I would be talking to, his name is Phil, actually.
Phil? Okay. Phil is... Hey, Phil, I've been just brutally fucking my wife.
No, because that wouldn't have anything to do with my job.
Right. So you just walk up to someone who's... It's not my job to be here, and you're just like, you fucking a tree. Oh, you're fucking it.
Yes, sir, because the trees are in my charge, and you are violating it without its consent.
Hey, Greg?
Hold on. I got sap in places.
Okay.
You got the lotion?
Yeah. No pun intended. I'm a little stumped right now.
I get it. No, you doing the horizontal? No, it's good.
No. Ranger Steve is here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Just praying to the tree gods.
That's what I was doing also.
Praying to the tree gods.
Religion.
And if I am their religion, then they consent.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
It's my religion. I would know.
Seriously, Phil, the lotion?
Yeah, catch.
Oh.
You're just going to have to grab a branch or something and get it. So I apologize for my rant. I understand that you maybe don't have the belief system that I do. But in my religion, going around talking about how people are just, effing things, that's rude.
Okay.
And you caught me at a poor moment and by surprise.
Yes, mid-copulation, I believe.
No.
I believe I saw your penis in that tree, yes.
That's not what I was arguing about.
Okay.
I was not mid anything.
Okay. So you had finished. That's what you're saying. Did you leave biological material inside that tree?
That the time, I think the question would be, is that the time to go and talk to people?
If I look inside that hole you drilled in the tree, am I going to be angry about what I find?
I don't know you.
Am I going to find biological material in there?
And that hole was already there.
Okay. So you brought the little corkscrew drill just in case.
I had to, not to brag, but I had to widen it out a little.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Sir,
Splitter!
Hold on. I gotta go. I love the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, God.
I love I don't know you. Like his technical defense is, I don't know if you're going to be mad.
You just want to walk up to people and say, I'm fucking my wife.
Just the, no. That's not what I talk about. Like,
it's not related to my work.
Oh. That was interesting.
Yeah.
None of us are ever going to be
I feel
president.
like we didn't go anywhere.
Right.
But we did do several rotations in place.
Yeah.
So there was motion.
There's a mild amount of character development. There's some history.
History.
History, gov.
Ooh. Okay. Now it is time for us to move it right along. So let's.
And now it's time for Fings What Got Sent Us.
You peaky fucking blinders.
I love that show.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't know anything about it.
Neither do I.
I just know that it is the most British television name I've ever heard. Peaky Blinders. Like, I have no idea what it means, and it's very British. There you go. This has been a little insight. I almost said into Rook. God damn it, into Cody. I have it. I'm at this desk.
Twitch.tv/practicalrook.
I got raided by a guy who is playing the same. Sorry, real quick tangent. I'm super excited about the game. I didn't tell you guys already. I was playing this game called Doki Doki Literature Club, which is, spoilers, it's a horror game masquerading as a dating sim. So it starts off like normal and cutesy and gets fucking weird fast.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just playing this, and they've got like 10 people like watching. Oh, cool. Da, 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 da. And then out of fucking nowhere, this guy raids me, which it means he brings his whole channel over with 1,200 people.
Oh,
nice.
Fuck.
Like, they're all hanging out and being goofy and having fun for a while, and most of them left because that's what happens when you raid. But 100 people hung around for maybe 15 minutes, and then 60 people hung around for the rest of the stream.
Shit.
Nice.
Very not bad.
Fucking incredible. I got 80 followers, like 78 followers, a couple subs. Like,
Awesome.
it was just
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you know who that streamer is?
Yeah, his name's Bricky.
Not, do you know what the name is? Like, do you
No.
do you have any previous?
Never. No contact. No, nothing. I've never watched him. I've never followed. I've never commented.
Wow.
I think it's just I was playing that game. I'm going to go watch his video later tonight and be like, because all the VODs are up, view on demand, and I can see what he was doing right before he did the raid. But it's just like, he just went, as far as I know, this guy. There's 12
Nice.
people.
Fuck.
Like, I kind of lost my cool for a minute. Anyway, sorry. I just got super excited
Yeah,
about that.
very cool.
Very, very cool. All right.
This is a listener-suggested scene from Jenny Storm. And yes, that's her real name. It's the best. Second best after Parcel, actually. Dear Wasting All the Time, I've been enjoying your show for over a year now. Thank you. I've seen a couple TV shows where characters will sing a well-known song, but they will put in their own words for whatever reason or plot device. And I was thinking it would be fun if you guys did it during a sketch. For example, the Wedding March works well put to words. It's pretty slow and everybody knows it. Or something faster with words that everybody knows could be fun. More of a challenge, though, because you keep hearing the real words play in your head. My favorite way to do this is to pick a song where I don't actually know the words, maybe just the chorus, and put my own words in, whatever words come to my head in a blind search to keep up with the song. Good luck, and may the force be with you, TM.
Thank you.
Look at Jenny Storm. Seriously, right? Best last name?
I'm all out of Sprite. I'm so fucking thirsty.
So let's do a scene.
It was good. It was a good initiative. I like where your head's
Yes,
at.
I appreciate the initiative as well. I don't know the song based off of that.
Oh.
But
I'm
you
all
know,
out of love. I'm so lost without you.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
And so I'll try to play some volleyball.
I mean, I like the idea that you have a volleyball theme song for when you come into the ring. I don't know if that kind of ballady type style is really going to do it for the crowds.
I mean, but people love Journey.
Yeah, this is a little bit more high energy.
Don't stop the spiking. Shut up with the I didn't think it through very
No way.
far, but you know.
Well, Mike is an expert. I know everyone thinks he's like a ringer for the volleyball team, but honestly, he's been in the music business for what is it now, 3 decades?
yeah,
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5. Okay. Wow. Excuse me.
Balls in the sand. All we are is balls in the sand.
It's rough and irritating. It gets everywhere. I'm not down for that.
That is a Star Wars reference.
Mike, what? Why don't you give us a little inspiration?
When you play volleyball, you must set. Then you spike the ball over the net.
I like that. I like that one. That was pretty cool.
Use your teammates to punish the opponents, and then you can have ice cream cones on the deck.
So, like, obviously, Mike is really good at this.
Yeah,
and so
clearly, yeah.
kind of we're gonna using that to lift your spirits and get you a little bit of inspiration.
And I will serve it for you. And I will serve it
That one.
for you.
No, see,
That one.
we're back to the
I
ballad.
want that one.
I like it. No, it's quality, but it's the ballad. Remember, Mike? I know you're a genius. I know you're a genius, Mike.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Nah,
But
that one was for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was for me.
I did shed a tear, though.
My favorite-
I did. And
Favorite movie.
Star Wars?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Something poppy. Something that the
Poppy.
kids are going to
Okay.
know. You know, we want something that people can clap along to and that, like Fortnite. Is Fortnite a song?
I mean, we could make it a song.
when the ball looks like it's gonna fall on the line, you must drive into the sand. Don't take your time.
Okay.
Can we
I
do
don't think
sleigh
I know
rhymes?
that song.
Bet your girlfriend is hot like me.
Oh,
Oh, that was good. See, Mike is a genius. Pop culture references, slant
I am
rhymes.
all about pop culture.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, we could also just do like, "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" is already basically about volleyball.
I don't know that one.
And that sounds like spousal abuse.
No,
a little touchy.
yeah,
a little bit,
let's hit a baby one more time.
No,
Can
not this day and age. Okay.
What do you have for that? Because I don't.
I don't want to hear it, but
Oh.
give it to me.
Oh, like just hit. No, like it's from the standpoint of the ball. Like, "Hit me, baby, one more time," because you hit the ball in volleyball.
Okay.
Do we want crowds identifying with the ball?
Who is the ball?
Are you the ball?
The ball
Do
is
you
the
want
ball.
to be do you want to be a ball or do you want to be a player?
Are we hitting you?
Well, I'm hitting the ball,
So
right. So you're not the ball.
but the song is from the standpoint of the ball.
Okay, but what is
Like the ball wants to be hit. The
a ball can't
wants.
have a standpoint. It has no legs.
Mike's
And I'm
also
not, I'm not
biologist.
trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny.
Okay.
Don't worry.
It literally has no legs.
Okay. Okay. Well, how about a different Britney Spears?
Okay.
Oops, I did it again.
Stop.
I scored in your face.
Ooh.
I spiked that ball right past you.
Okay.
Okay. So we got a couple good options for the kind of the pop and the tune. What if we now we have our late evening 4 p.m. seniors volleyball thing, something a little more classical that they're going to recognize and kind of identify with.
Volleyball.
I mean that's pretty cool.
Is that the one with Tom and Jerry and the
Yeah.
razor?
Yeah.
I don't know if Tom and Jerry's classic enough.
No? Okay.
No.
They
I mean,
I don't know. I think that's old.
Oh, yeah. What about like musicals? I know that's it spans many generations.
I'm gonna serve the ball and I'm gonna score. You are gonna miss.
Fall. Thank
That's
you.
good.
Cause fall and ball rhyme. Mike, genius. I think I said something.
Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it.
That's how genius he is.
So, what do you think?
I think that's good. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna draw it all together. Maybe we'll do like a medley.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do, like you said, a little Journey, a little classic, a little pop tunes, and then there's one last thing we have to kind of work into.
This is the last. That's final thing.
This is the last final thing. There is a children's afternoon. So a lot of the parents of the volleyball players bring their kids. So if we could have some kids tunes, maybe some kids TV shows, something that they're going to recognize, very simplistic.
Do you have anything for that?
early learning?
I mean, obviously, when the night comes, it'll be all scripted, and
Right.
you won't have to make it up on the spot.
Right.
But
Maybe
Unthinkable, I know at the moment.
Winston the Magic Volleyball died out at sea.
then what happened?
He was Tom Hanks' only friend.
I want to make you finish that line.
While stranded
Don't rhyme C with C.
Swear to God.
I don't know.
I will
Castaway.
spike your face.
I don't know. Castaway.
Thank you, Jenny
Thank
Storm.
you, Jenny Storm. Hope you sing many songs of volleyball.
I think that it's about time for us to move it right along. So we'll take a quick break,
Oh.
and we'll be right back right after this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Guess what? We are super excited to be taking part in the first ever Sacramento Podcast Festival. We will be doing a live performance at the Stab Comedy Theater in Sacramento at 8 p.m. on Friday, May 31st. Tickets and more information are available at SacPodFest.com. In addition to that, the fine folks at Stab, who also have a podcast called Stab, have invited us to provide one panelist for their show later that night at 10 p.m. You'll have to go to find out who it is. Now, if you'd like to contact the show, then please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/contact, where you can leave us questiones, listener suggested scenes, words for fruit words, general commentary, and the like. If you'd like to give us a call or a text, why not use the hotline at area code 916-235-3337. In addition to that, we are on Twitter at TimeWastePod. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/TimeWastePod. Do it now, because this is the last regular episode of Season 1 of Wasting All the Time. Let's get back to it. It was going well. Welcome back.
Man, that was a break that was both
Informative
and
terrifying.
so yeah.
Ladies, because he said man. Also, you.
God damn.
There, fixed it.
You have like built-in shade in your voice. I think you know that.
Yeah. All right. Let's move it right along, shall we?
Okay. Easter Bunny hops into fight on streets of where else? Orlando, Florida.
Florida, man.
A man and a woman were fighting in Orlando
No.
when the bunny suddenly came up and started throwing rabbit punches.
Oh, should have seen that coming, honestly.
It gets worse.
I'm delighted.
Immediately. He didn't care at all for his own safety. A fight on the streets of Orlando, Florida was busted up Sunday thanks to a guy in an Easter Bunny costume.
Wait, what? Not the actual Easter Bunny?
A video posted on Instagram shows a man and a woman fighting after the man reportedly bumped into her, according to local station WKMG TV. The woman seems to be doing a good job on her own when the bunny joins the brawl and starts throwing what the station referred to as rabbit punches.
Yep. Thank you, article. Glad you hit that twice.
The fight was
Like
quickly
a
broken
rabbit.
up by a bystander and a bike cop, according to Orlando Weekly. An Orlando Police Department official told the paper no one was charged in the tussle. The officer on scene broke up the incident and dispersed the parties involved. Sergeant David Baker told the paper no arrests or reports were completed. However, the video does show the bunny shadowboxing and chest bumping fellow Easter revelers after the battle royale.
I like usage of completed because it seems to imply that he started it and went, fuck it. I'm not doing this
I am
shit.
not writing a report on this.
Yeah.
Colonel,
Yes.
this war has carried on for 12 years now.
Has indeed, General.
It has decidedly entered the phase of being called intractable.
Mm-hmm.
And As much as I love war, well, Colonel, I think you can relate. I got some family I'd like to get home to.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as would I.
So,
as would I, sir.
I think the time has come for us to release the secret weapon.
Don't you think that might be a little bit rash, sir?
If you had asked me a week ago, I would have had second thoughts, but it's been much on my mind for the past few days. And I think that Operation Easter Sunday is our best chance at diffusing the situation and bringing an end to it. Well, we can still go home victorious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can fist bump and chest bump all our friends and family and look good.
Yes, sir.
Still win.
I just, I can't help but think that, can't help but imagine that this must be something like what Dr. Oppenheimer felt all those years ago.
Yeah. Well, for him, it was a bomb.
And for us,
it's a bunny suit.
Mm-hmm.
Not just any bunny suit. Genuine Easter bunny.
Sir, you give the word, I will enact the protocol. Will
you yourself don the mantle, Colonel, or is this a job for someone else?
Well, we do have a fellow that has been training for the job. I can call him in.
Okay. That sounds wise. Training is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all about status here, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Private Peter, you may enter.
Private Peter reporting for duty.
This is Private Peter.
Colonel, Sergeant.
Call sign Cottontail.
Welcome, Private Peter.
Colonel, it's an honor to serve.
This is General Stanley.
That's what I said, General.
At ease.
Thank you, General. Thank you, Colonel.
Now I hear that you been training up to be one of our bunny rabbits.
Yes, sir. I want to take the fight to them. I'm sick of hiding behind green grass and in baskets.
All right.
It's about time we showed them what we're made of.
Are you ready for Operation Easter Sunday?
I think so, sir.
Colonel?
He's a good man, sir. A little squealy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just what we need in this kind of a situation.
How old are you, Private?
21 and a half, sir.
How old are you, Private?
17, sir.
Mm-hmm.
17 and a half.
I like his moxie.
Mm-hmm.
My mom always said my moxie was pretty good.
17 years old.
And a half.
Trained to be the Easter Bunny of Doom.
Gives me shivers.
I have absolutely no qualms with sending you into enemy territory.
Well, that's good, because I don't know what qualms are and I don't want any.
Yeah, if anyone ever offers you some qualms, you just say no, kid.
I'm probably allergic.
Just say no.
I'm allergic to corn.
I have zero qualms with sending this boy into enemy territory.
Nor do I, General.
So I'd say load up your basket, son. Okay. You can spread your breathing out over a longer period of time.
It's part of the training, sir.
I will not supposed to understand any more of what he does then, as I am not privy to the training, only these tactical advantage.
Mm-hmm. Now, Private Peter, we are going to, from henceforward, refer to you only by your call sign, Cottontail.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Cottontail?
Yes, is that me?
That is you, yes.
Thought I was Private Peter.
I have just finished saying that we will, from here on out, be referring to you by your call sign, which is Cottontail. So, Cottontail.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
General, do I say yes?
Answer the man.
Yes, Colonel.
All right. Well, in that case, I present you with your suit.
Just like the simulations.
As you know by now from your training, this suit has been painstakingly constructed from the tanned hides of no less than 32 Easter bunnies.
Genuine.
I've never seen that many in one place.
Mm-hmm. And when you don it, you will assume the powers of an Easter bunny yourself.
All right, now hop on into that.
I don't get it.
And fulfill your duty for God and country.
I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
I really was hoping it would do something about that voice.
Well, you know.
Behold, my terrible majesty, lest death fall upon ye non-believers.
All right, Cottontail, you go ahead and you point all that death and fury that away.
And the war, son, and the war.
I could end all war.
Godspeed.
I could kill everyone.
Be with you.
There's literally not a human whose life I could not end at this moment.
Cool. All right. I think that
As long as you start with the humans over there.
enemy territory.
Are not all humans enemies? No, I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm gonna go kill people. I don't. Sorry, I have to listen to that fucking voice.
All righty. That was fun
Yeah, I remember it being fun.
and weird.
That's a default.
Now, let's hear a little bit from John.
Oh!
And now it's time for John to break shit down. Now entering the Jonologue.
So I want to talk a little bit about endings, and then we can go back to what we were doing. Endings. Endings are just beginnings in reverse, which is something that a really stupid person might say. I am not a stupid person, so I'm going to go ahead and say that endings are bullshit. Endings don't actually exist. Endings are just little commas you put in the middle of all the other shit that's going on. Endings are fake. They're a conspiracy. The Illuminati wants to talk to you about them. And what do we say to the Illuminati? We say $1.50 hamburger, please, because the Illuminati run all the fast food. But that's a different Jonologue. Today we're talking about endings. And the real lesson I want to impart to you about endings is that this is not one of them. This may be the last episode of season 1 of this podcast, but it's not the last episode of the podcast. It's not a real ending. It's just a semicolon, a comma, not a period. It's a thing that keeps going like this music bed. It never fucking ends.
Welcome to my nightmare.
I will remind you that you were the one that wanted it to be longer.
Yes.
And now it is indeed.
And I am glad that it is longer.
Because I know that exact feel of, I've got this much material made up on the spot, and then you just run out. And it's like, I literally cannot make up any more words.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I think there's something that happens in it that my brain still registers as, oh, it's time to wrap up. And so I start wrapping up, and then there's an extra 10 seconds. And I'm like, oh, it's in a different place than I
Which is
remember.
honestly pretty funny for the rest of us.
Oh, that's good.
I can't wait to encounter that myself when I start my own monologue segment
Dave
in
writes
season 2.
Dave writes himself a 10-minute music bed. I apologize before, during, and after.
Thanks. All right. Well, I had a lot of fun with that, and I hope you did too.
We punched it right in the monkey.
We did. We talked about a lot of different things. We talked about intercourse with trees. We talked about wearing Easter bunny skins. We answered questions from Twitter in a fun and entertaining way.
Allegedly.
We sang parody lyrics.
Thank you, Jenny Storm.
If that's
Reaffirmed the knowledge that John cannot rhyme.
correct. And we heard about endings and how fake they are.
Yep.
Just like this one.
Nice. That was good.
If there's any part of that you really enjoyed,
Really?
then please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote to let us know about it. Because at the end of the year, we will take all of these submissions and we will narrow down to the top 10
And toss him in a wood chipper.
with your help.
And if there was anything in the episode that you particularly disliked, just
scrub.
it made you so mad,
I'm mad.
that you went to the newspaper and
Mr.
you
Newspaper.
looked up where the nearest rodeo was going on.
Where is it?
And you went there and you just
Yeehaw.
made glue out of every horse you saw. Then you can go ahead and tweet that to me at Jay Hansen himself. That is my personal Twitter account, and I never check it.
So,
Yeed your last haw.
until next time, my name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
And boy, howdy, we wasted all of the time. Bon voyage!
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com. And there, we have all the answers.
Wow, wasn't that show we both just listened to good? Hi, I'm Seth of the Jack Jackson Podcast. Let me tell you about another casted pod you may enjoy. Jack Jackson Noir. In each episode of Jack Jackson, you'll follow the adventures of the titular detective along with other recurring characters. His assistant Kitty, Victor's 6-year-old, the villainous Rube Goldberg, roving packs of feral lumberjacks, secret cults and their bendy, twisty daggers, a landlord, Canadians, and a variety of many others. Each episode delivers a new film noir mystery accompanied by sound effects, historic events, and pop culture references. Some right, most wrong. It's a unique improv comedy experience with a touch of nostalgia. So grab your whiskey, light up a Spuds brand doctor-approved cigarette, and get ready for another crime-busting episode of Jack Jackson Noir, in which Jack takes on his toughest case yet.